Yeah, yeah, yo. Check the strategy, simple and clean. Pine tree in the building, the trading machine. I'm looking at the charts, not for no drama, just for that sweet setup. Call it the inside bar gamma. It's a tight squeeze, a moment of pause, breaking to the upside or the downside without flaws. It's my bread and butter, my daily routine, capturing them moves, living the dream. Daily payouts, that's the motto, that's the creed. Planting these seeds, watching the money tree feed. With Take Profit Trader, got my account on lock. Apex Trader, no time to watch the clock. My funded futures account is looking so blessed. Penetraries on a roll, putting skills to the test. Yeah. See, the market's a jungle full of noise and of fakes, but I'm focused on the signals, for goodness sakes. That inside bar forms a sign of compressed might. I wait for the breakout, then I'm in with all my might. Small moves, big impact, stacking every single day, cashing out that profit, there's no other way. They talk about the long game, the big wild swing, but I'm here for the consistency that daily payouts bring. Daily payouts, that's the motto, that's the creed. Planting these seeds, watching the money tree feed. With Take Profit Trader, got my account on lock. Apex Trader, no time to watch the clock. My funded futures account is looking so blessed. Penetraries on a roll, putting skills to the test. Yeah. From the start of the session to the end of the line, I'm scaling and I'm swinging, making every penny mine. Don't need 100 points to feel a success, just a few ticks of profit to feel truly blessed. I'm a funded king with a plan so clear, no fear in this game, cause the strategy is here. Yeah, Monetary Trader, you know the name. Daily payouts, ain't it a shame that others are struggling, playing their silly games, while I'm on top, fueling the flames. Take Profit, Apex, my funded, yeah, you heard me right. Staying on that grind from the morning till the night, yeah. Daily payouts. Yeah.
What is up? What is up? What's good? Lay in the house. Weekend was okay. I was sick yesterday, so it kind of sucked, but I'm here. What's up, Song? Ethan in the house. Smokey Bear. We'll go with the rest of the years to grind it live, toss that to a big enough balance and withdraw early next year. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. I hear ya. I was actually thinking about that too, Smokey. Martez, what is up? Johnny FX, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah. Let's see what we can get tonight. Keegan in the house. Rage. Mr. Tactical. Piotr, what is up? What's up? Sherry in the house. Digital Nukes. Ragnar Rock, what is up? Design Knob, what's going on? How'd you guys do? Friday. I think I had a pretty good day Friday. Pretty good day. You guys catch me on I was on My Funny Futures TV. Friday, that was fun. I hosted the show, or a segment of the show. Spacey did well. That's awesome. That's good to hear. The change of season illness? Yeah, I don't know. I was down for the count. Yeah, yesterday I just laid around. I woke up, my Feeling nauseous. I was hot and cold, and yeah, it sucked. Tamimi, what is up? What's going on? Tory Trade's husband. Blew some Tradeify evals. Design. I got some Tradeify accounts back from the Project X thing, so which is pretty sweet. So I got some accounts that I had blown, and they had reset them. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's go, Lay. Yeah, those are the best days. You're done in 30 minutes and you're done. Yeah, that's the best days. Fed meeting at 6 p.m. today? Wow, Nate, thank you for that. Checked it out. Yeah, so I guess there is going to be some meetings and some news back, maybe. A non-farm Thursday. FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday. Check it out here. So we got FOMC meeting minutes. We got non-farm on Thursday. Flash PMI on Friday. So yeah, finally some economical news. That'll be interesting. Dynamite, what is up? JLD 54, let's go. What's going on? Yeah, we got about 6 minutes. And NVIDIA earnings this week. Yes. Thank you for that. We also have NVIDIA earnings. NVIDIA earnings Wednesday after close. So yeah, that'll be a fun one. His World Trades, what's going on? One of my first free account. There. Oh, let's go, Dynamite. Yeah, well, that's the best way. You get a free account, so it's the best way to get your feet wet, right? With a free one. Good luck. Scalper, what's going on? Cato, what's going on? Anthony Marquez in the house. Tony Schwartz. Glad you guys are tuning in on a Sunday. See if we can sling some contracts. I got this My Funny Future core account eval that I'm going to work on. 44 the Punisher. What is up? What's up? What's up? Yoda. So yeah, I'm just gonna be a little patient. We said I wasn't feeling too hot all weekend. I was pretty lamed up. You know what the weird thing was is that like I didn't do any drinking, but I felt like like I was hungover, you know. And but I didn't drink. It's exactly how I felt. So yesterday I literally laid around and napped like every 10 minutes it seemed, and then just watching YouTube and old reruns of Pawn Stars, and just, yeah, it was miserable, but it's all good. We're here. Rolf, let's go. Yeah, his roll trades. I don't know what was going on. I woke up that way Saturday morning. This morning I woke up, I felt pretty weak. This morning still, but feeling a little bit better now. TJP in the house, let's go. Dill Scalper, what's up? Alright, so this is what we got. We had Friday. Just ripped. Ripped higher, consolidated. Boy, like this bounce at the open almost caught me. It actually caught me on one eval. I went short on the open, so it pushed down, and I ended up going short, looking for more continuation, and it literally reversed on me and just ripped higher on that second candle, the 5 minute, on an eval, and it's almost 180 point candle. Just absolutely ripped my face off, and then it just kept going the rest of the day. Yep. So not too bad. I only made $20 on my Take Profit Trader Pro account, but hey, it's still 20 bucks. It's like I haven't missed a daily payout on that account in a hot minute. Of course, I didn't take that one, but I did take some another daily payout on it. I also took a Lucid payout on Friday. So I took that Lucid payout. And currently, yeah, Lucid's got this. This is a brand new promo that I just put up there. From Lucid. 40% off 25K and 50K test accounts. And 30% off all other plans. So you can just use code PINE for that, for Lucid. All right, got 1 minute. Good luck, everyone. Hey, what's up, Bottom 9? Cody in the house. Am I gonna make 117,000 tonight on TJR like TJR did on Friday? No. No, probably not. Market's open. So yeah, so real quick, yeah, so I ended up taking a payout on this Lucid account, and then I just gotta flip this account for 2 more this account for 2 more days, and I get another payout. Market's open, guys. Good luck. So I'm just gonna flip that account once the market slows down. No real gap. Well, I guess we have an opening gap from the close, but no open gap. About 10 points from that. Oh, we just filled the gap. There we go. And then we bounced. Whew. Good luck, everyone. Let's have a good week. Yeah, I heard that, Crypto King. Not gonna happen for a while though. Let's go. Have I tried the 25K? Not with Lucid, but TJP. Not with Lucid. 25Ks mostly with Take Profit Trader. Fast track trading. Lucid deal, it's 40% off, 25K and 50K test accounts. And then everything else is 30% off. If you want to use code PINE, I appreciate it. TBA, what's up? Let's go trading on tilt. Why scalper? No giveaway today. I don't got no accounts to give away, unfortunately. I have 0. We gave away 3 on Friday. Gave them all away. Woof, we are pushing down. All right, 25,051. We're gonna just fill that 5-minute gap down there. 25,026. Quick 500 on the personal. Let's go, His Royal. Let's go. Branson Capital in the house. What's up? Just absolutely ripping down. Very large candle for Globex. Up 753, let's go. Woof. Looking for that 25,000 now. Push it down. Let's see what gold's up to. Gold. Gold's not doing too much at the moment. Nasdaq's kind of where it's at. Indian Burn, what is up? Let's go design. Made 292 on that opening drive. Let's go. Yeah, Bitcoin's not looking so good. What do you guys think about these new prop firm crypto firms? This should be interesting. Breakout prop, crypto firm. Yeah, I've been seeing them pop up every once in a while lately. I haven't really looked into them much, but all right, getting a little bounce here, 25,022. I like that we got some volatility tonight. That's a plus. Tony Lanez, what is up? Chris B in the house. No, the Patrick is called Warbucks BTC or something like that. Warbucks BTC. Yeah. No, I haven't tried it. I've just been seeing them pop up on the socials. All right, what a bounce there. 25,022. Push down, filled that gap, and then just absolutely ripped. See if we can wait for an inside bar or harami. Yo, Fiber Splice, what is up? Do I trade any MBT? I do not. So I am interested if these prop firms end up being legit or whatever. I definitely try on planning. I plan on trying some of them. Can't speak. What's up, Design? Look at the gold. Did you get that gold? Unbelievable. Yeah. Too funny. Wow, gold is ripping though. Nice rip on gold. Still waiting here. This bar doesn't seem like. Looks like it might present a harami. But I don't know. Open pretty bearish on that candle. Will it reverse? That is the question. Marcelo, what's going on? Gold is kabooming. It is. Let's go. Just chilling on the island at work. Gonna finish the day up soon and jump on the ferry and smack some trades. That's awesome, Fiber Splice. So my weekend was not great. I was lamed up yesterday. I was ill. I caught some sort of bug of some sort. I don't know. Yeah, I just laid around. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I was just laying around all day yesterday, but I'm not someone that likes to lay around, so it's... Yeah, 160 watching. Smack that like button. Let's go. Do I have any new people that found me on My Funded Futures TV on Friday? I'm always interested to know. All right, I got a harami candle here. Be interesting if we push down and test that 25,000 level. That would be a pretty good bounce spot. Market overall was really bullish on Friday on that pump. Just kind of ran out of steam there at 25,300 and pulled back. Yeah, thank you, Trev. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Fiber Splice. Yeah. So I was supposed to go on with Ash trades on Friday. I was supposed on My Funded Futures TV. So I was supposed to go on with Ash just as a guest, and then Ash was traveling, so they just asked me to do my own segment. I'm just like, sure, let's do it. Let's go, Ethan. All right, getting a push up here, testing at 25,100. Thinking about taking the long there off that Harami. Haven't pulled the trigger yet. What am I waiting for? I don't really know. Kind of rejecting there at this gap. 293 is our next level of a daily high. Let's go. Let's check out gold here. Gold push it up to 4,105. Pull back to 4,100. Currently sitting there. 4,099. Gold looking like it wants to pop. See if gold ends up printing an inside bar here. And keep it up on the other screen. What am I waiting for? Long, let's go. Yeah, I don't know. Do I trade Top Step X or? Yeah, I do. TSX. Yeah. Get a lot of slippage if I enter buy, sell market. It's hella slow. Close when I go flat. It's pretty fast for me. On the Project X, there is some slippage, but it's kind of to be expected. So what you want to do too, there's settings for refresh rate, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, you want to make sure that your data and everything is set to fast. So you do want to make sure that's set to fast as well. What's up, Wood Chip? Try a long here. Nice eval. That's what gold did here. Ooh. I'm also long some gold. Long some gold too off the inside bar, just the 2 micros. Music has an echo. Oh, it's I know why. Thank you. It should be better. Oh, come on. Really? Took me out of 2. That's right, we'll leave a runner. How about that? Nasdaq. It took me out of 2. We'll leave a runner. Gold trade's taking heat. That's okay. Bang. So I sent that with Lucid too. I'm up 893 on those, but I sent it with minis. These accounts are looking marvelous. Come on, push up. Inside bar. That's right. Up 140 with 2 micros. Let's go. See if gold can push up now. Get up there. So I got this runner on now. Uh-oh, FOMO incoming. Autumn says. I got a 59-inch monitor, game changer. Oh, wow. JMG, you got a 55-inch TV as a monitor? That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Let's go. See if we can make a new session high here. Sissy Bulls push, yeah. We got some room to the upside here too. I think about just letting this run. We got a inefficiency or gap up here. Single print up 170, 166 to 179. Stops at break even is a risk off trade. This is a runner. We got gold here. Right back to entry. Long off the inside bar on gold. Stop at 4,094.80. Might take this off on gold. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just going to take off the gold trade and focus on this MNQ trade. for now. Discounts with Apex. I don't know what the current Apex is. I don't really think they have anything. What is it, 50% off? Is that what they get going on right now? So nothing great. I haven't gotten an email or anything. All right, about ready to make new session highs here. So kind of the same thing as what happened. Oof, we just left them. Kind of the same thing that happened on Friday morning. Absolutely ripped lower, and then nice bounce off for the reversal. So, yo, Tim, what's up? See if we get a pop up through the 150s. So stubborn 50, that stubborn 50 level. Let's see. Leaving that high right now. Let's see. We got 147.25, 147. Leaving a double top at the moment. Still 2 minutes left on this candle though. NQ made new session highs. Adding to this trade here. Adding. Just taking a shot. Oof. Come on. Hold that candle low. Hold that candle low. Come on. Get up through there. Got about 40 seconds for this for the next 5-minute candle. I'd love to see it break that high first. If not, we'll get stopped out for the break even on the runs. Well, so I added 3 there, so I'm back into 4 contracts. Stops right at pretty much break even, just below that candle's low. What's up, Coach Fred? V-shaped Sunday? I don't know, just like Friday, right, Fred? Same thing it did Friday, except Friday was a lot more powerful, but had that massive push down at open Friday and then V-bottomed. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, out of the 3. Alright, out. Flat. Up 215 on that trade with micros. Not too bad. This is a pretty nice trade. Lost a little bit on the gold, which actually I should have, obviously in hindsight, now should have held off that first inside bar, but it's alright. We'll look for the next trade. Up 215 on a C-Val, up 893 on a Lucid account. On 2 Lucid accounts, actually. It's a nice trade. I was in 2 minis on Lucid. So basically the idea of that trade right here, we had the big push down, we put it in Harami. It pushed up, it came back a retest, so it's a little test, wick test idea on the 5 minute. So once we tested that wick, started to react, I went long with the micros. Took some off at the gap fill, left a runner. It pushed up, almost swept the high, but didn't, kind of pulled back. I ended up adding 3 more micros. Stop ended up being in a very good place, which is just below this candle for the break even. So I was willing to risk it, and then ended up just popping up through there. And it just missed my TP by a few points, and once it did, I just trailed my stop and got out. So a lot of people ask, like, on the intraday trailing accounts, like what I do, and that's towards the end there, that's how I do it. I end up sizing in fairly heavy, but then I'll trail my stop and then look for scalps. So that's kind of how I do it. What's up, Nathaniel Brown in the house? Latin Amtrak victim. Oh man. Trev. Alright, now we're gonna wait. So we swept the high. We're rejecting right now. 154.75. Gold. There's a daily on gold. Very interesting on gold. So we ended up putting this box here last week, and this is a daily chart on gold. We ended up breaking out of the box eventually. We just had a bunch of consolidation. We ended up breaking out. It filled this gap on the daily, and now it's pulling back. It retested the box. And then it bounced. So pretty interesting. Gold feels bullish, like we might push up and test that 140 level, perhaps. Don't really know. That's on the daily chart. The inside bar on gold. You suck at gold? Yeah. I do too, kinda. I've been doing okay with it at night. I've been doing okay. Usually during Asia. Off stream. When it slows down. It picks up just a little bit, enough volume, but it's not super whippy like it is in New York. Let's go, Coach Fred. Just grab some Lucid accounts. Yeah, they're so I got paid with Lucid. They have instant payouts, which is nice. So once you do qualify for a payout, they're instant. So I will be taking another payout with them tomorrow, I think, or maybe Tuesday night. So that'll be $12,000 from Lucid since October 26th, which is a beautiful thing. And I have bought 5 Lucid straight to fundeds, which ain't cheap, but you know, ROI is still good. And I did buy 1 Lucid test account that I blew for like, I don't even know, $60 or something. So overall, the ROI is pretty good. Basically, one of those payouts put me in profit with Lucid. What do I think about Top 1 instant funded accounts? I think they're pretty good. Ball every day. Yeah, I think Top 1 is actually a pretty good company. Yep. I like Lucid right now a little bit better. But yeah, I don't mind Top 1. I was trading with Top 1 for a hot minute, and then once I got these Lucid accounts, I haven't traded with Top 1 lately. But yeah, I think they're pretty good. Yeah, I think they're a good company. Thank you, Fiber Splice. Top 1 does not have Tradevate, I don't believe. I've been trading Project X with them. Yeah, they have Project X and Quan Tower. I am affiliated with Top 1, so if you want to try out their accounts, I think they're 50% off right now. You can use code PINE. I think it's Pine with a capital P, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they had a really good promo. I ended up buying a bunch of Top 1 straight to funded accounts at one point, and ended up blowing them, but let's go, Alexander Trades. I'd love to hear that. You got a payout with Top 1. Let's go. YouTubers are scared to say anything about Top Step because they don't want to get sued. You're probably right. I definitely have nothing against Top Step. I'm not affiliated with them, so I'm not going to promote them. They don't have affiliations. But I mean, I still trade with them. I talk about it. I got my Top Step hat. I just think that right now, my funded futures accounts, like if you just do the math, it's just a better deal. $77 for a 50K account all in, when a Top Step account is going to cost you about $200 for essentially the same account, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think Top Step is one of the best, you know, one of the most reliable. But Harrison, you like Project X, copy trading, mobile trading, sucks being stuck to the computer? Yeah, Harrison, for sure. Yeah, Trev, I think they are. They're in a lawsuit. But Top 1 will probably have Tradevate soon when Project X recalls the third-party support February 26th. Yep. I agree, Nate. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. You trade better in my fund if you don't like the scaling plan. Yeah, so the Top Step, so the one I'm talking about with the my funded futures is the core accounts. Now the one advantage is that you can trade more size with Top Step, so you can trade more size. So the core accounts with the free flex add-on, which gives you that 50%, is the one I'm just kind of talking about. So we're trying to fill that gap now. A little break off that outside bar. So we're getting some continuation to the upside now. But yeah. Oh, you trade the 150s? Okay, yeah. If you're trading 150s, for sure. My Funny Futures is much more expensive when it comes to the bigger accounts. But for the 50Ks, yeah, you're golden. I've been digging the 150Ks too. When it comes to Project X, I mean Lucid. Continuing to push higher here. See if we can push through those 180s. Yeah, NQ is ripping, guys. So we're out of our long now. Of course, we wish we were still in it. Gold, kind of consolidating here. 4,100. 03. Hold 4 level. Take a look at YM. YM printing the same pattern as NQ, but a little bit slower. A little bit slower. Still pretty nice moves on YM tonight. Usually you can't make any money trading YM. They're in the open. All right, Nasdaq, what are you gonna do next? Filled that gap here. Filled that gap over here. Kind of rejecting now. Do we push up and test this high here at 255? Japanese markets opens in 20 minutes. Yep. Get a limit sell at 99.75, 10-point stop. Let's go. Nate, let's go. Oh yeah, I see what you, yeah, kind of testing that 200 level, that psych level. Pine, your inside bar trade setup that you take after the open. If you understood it correctly, you take either side. Break with 20 points to use the other side of the inside candle as a stop. Yes, I do. Yeah, exactly. Midas. Yep. So basically, what I do is like when I see an inside bar. So like for instance on this one right here, I just look for the break here. And then I target, and then I place a stop below, and then I target like a 1-to-1 or like 20 points, something like that. Yep. For the first inside bar of the New York session. A lot of people will trade it 1-to-1 or even 2-to-1. So there's all different types of ways to trade it. So it's kind of like, you know, I like to leave it open for people to kind of figure out where they want to take profit and stuff on it. But yeah, I generally look for like 20 points myself. It's been working pretty good. It's missed it 2-to-1. I don't know. He keeps changing it, Ethan. I don't know. He keeps changing on what he does. Harrison, yeah, it's the first inside bar of the New York session. Yep. No, at that point, Midas, I usually just size down unless I'm trying to pass an eval. Yeah, so if the candle is huge, like 50 points, I'll size down. You know? Because here's the thing. Let's, here's something that could be useful. See if I can find it. So this is something very interesting when it comes to win rates. Let's see. Yeah, so I always found this interesting. This is from Edgeful, and this talks about win rates versus the amount of losing trades that you could possibly have. So let's just say you have a 65%, 70% win rate, right? The chances that you lose 3 in a row in a 100 trade sequence is 99%. So you could have 3 losing trades in a row if you have a 65% win rate. If you have a 70% win rate, it can be 93%. And the reason why I say this is because when you're trading props, like if you try to leverage and put all your eggs in that one trade, then you can just bust all your eggs and not blow that account, right? So this is why sizing is kind of important, right? It's a 77% chance that you lose 4 in a row, even with a 70% win rate. So yeah, I always found this interesting. Even a 75% win rate, you could 80% of the time, you could lose at any time in a 100 trade sequence. You could lose 80%. So I always found this very helpful in thinking about like sizing and things like that. And that's why like a lot of us we tend to oversize with the props, and then no one has a 100% win rate, right? And if they did, they wouldn't be trading props, right? They had a 100% win rate. So yeah, I always found this interesting. So check that out sometime. So when you're trading systematically, like the first inside bar or any like algo or something, just knowing that, well, I have a great strat. It's super profitable. It's a 75% win rate. It's generally a 1-to-1, you know, which is gonna make you a lot of money over time. But then just knowing that, well, I could lose 3 days in a row. You know, there's nothing wrong with your strat. It's just you could lose 3 days in a row. But yeah. So yeah, I just always found that helpful. Do I use any discretion on that candle? Yeah, so on that one, Midas, I don't. Alright, we have an inside bar. What do we got here? We rejected here, 182. Could we roll over here after we fill that gap and push back down? Overall, the market seems very bullish. Could just be a little trap. Every sweep below the 5-minute candle has been a trap so far. Let's see what gold's up to. Gold's putting in an outside bar, kind of rolling over here. Kind of like the gold short. Short gold here. Look for a scalp. See if we can push down towards that VWAP. Planning on moving my stop pretty quickly. We break down below this wick here. Kramer said we're in bear territory. Time to go long. Holy cow, Nate. You ain't kidding. Yeah, yeah. Fade the Kramer. Thank you, Ethan. Do I have a preference on inside or outside bars? No, not really. All right, broke that. Let's see if we can trail here. Broke that candle. All right, I'm out of that. Just a little scalp, just for the 2 micros. Yeah, I don't really have a preference. It's kind of a lot of times reading the outside or the inside bars, it's very discretionary. Like what I like to see, this is a good one. So when you see an inside bar that gets faked out and then puts in an outside bar, I've talked about this before, and then you take the break of the outside bar after, like that can be a really nice move, because the inside bar, what it's doing is consolidating on the 5-minute, and then it faked out the bulls and it faked out the bears on this outside bar, and then just taking the next trade, because you probably got stopped out, taking the next trade off that outside bar can make a nice trade. You can see it worked right here, and you see it worked right here really well. So like when they get faked out, if you're patient enough and then just wait for another outside bar or something, or for an outside bar after, it can just present a really nice trade after. You can see it right here and right here. So a little scalp off that outside bar. Swept that wick. This candle here. Tested that on the gold. Some of the micros though. Maybe I should have traded some minis on those gold, but I like getting those quick wins on gold, and then but with size. China opens at 7, yeah, caveman, because of the daylight savings time, so it opens in about 10 minutes. Textually, we have been more ranging than breaking out lately, so more likely we range down in the channel. Yeah, it's possible. So this might be a trade right here, this inside bar. Looks like we might put in an outside bar. We do keep in mind we got 10 minutes before the Tokyo opens. Tokyo opens up at 6 p.m. Central Time because they don't change the clocks. So here on Forex Factory, you can see right here, it's about ready to open here. See the Tokyo? All right. So I'm a little hesitant, but I'm gonna take a short. Just a 3 micros. Maybe look for a pullback down towards the WeWop. Stop just at the high. I'm only risking $70 with this 3 micros. The pre-market open? Nice. That might be the case. Yeah, the pre-market open. Guadalajara, I am short now. Off this outside bar, but like I said, it's kind of risky with the top of the hour here in about 9 minutes, so we'll see. If we end up breaking that high, so be it. World Free Speech, XRP, you trade some crypto. I don't really trade crypto yet, but I am looking into, I might possibly look into some of these crypto prop firms to trade. Currently, this is NQ, if anyone's wondering. Now, it's a little hard to see on the mobile side. Kev, day traders, what's up? So I got my take profit way down there at the VWAP, but I do plan on moving my stop, trailing it. So that's the game plan. Crypto King, he traded crypto for 2 years? Well, I'd hope so with that kind of name, Crypto King. Yeah, I just never got into it. Yeah, Papa, I'm short. I'm short off from 171.25. Just with this outside bar here. It's even though the market's just looking overall pretty bullish, but we'll see what happens. Risking about 70 bucks. Already up pretty decent on this account. What's up, Rock Driller? What's up? See if we can hold that high here. Yeah, I know that 25,200 does concern me a bit, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna take it just to see. Tight stop. I think if it does push down, it could go quick. But right now, it's looking bullish. All right, stopped out there. We tried. So still up 135.60 on this account. So just a massive fake out on that one. We'll hold off and wait. Good top of the hour here in less than 5 minutes. So 25,000, like his world sheds, 25,200 is just looking ripe there. Pulling back here. this wasn't top of the hour, I might look for a long here, but yeah, it's iffy if we first scalp up to that 25,200 psych level. Full port long, make it all back. Yeah. You think this is a bullish fake out? It could be, Canary Trader. That could have been a bullish fake out. It kind of top ticked me there, so we'll see what happens. Possible inside bar. If this closes where it is. Could actually try another short. Go to the well one more time. Inside buy. That's right. That's exactly what it could have been. It could have been a trap. Let's take a look at gold. Gold pulling back, testing that VWAP. Boy, that hourly looking bullish though, huh? Gold Harami in reversal. Yeah, possibly. Short signal is 186 on the quads. Did I take it? Of course not. Of course not. Sign right. Of course not. All right. Top of the hour here. 30 seconds. Let's see what happens. We got Nasdaq sitting at 25,175. We got gold sitting at 4,097. All right, top of the hour here. Trying to cheap short on gold. I mean, Nasdaq. Look for a scalp. Come on, give me more than 9 points here. Let's break that low of that inside bar and get a little flush down to 156, 160 area. Don't want to move my stop yet. Just 3 micros on this My Funded Future core eval. Nope. Guess maybe I should have took to 9 points. We'll see. Could be bold and hold. Well, I was looking for a little quicker reaction than that. Take a look at gold here. Gold pushing down below the VWAP. Hourly does look bullish, Sherry. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, I was looking maybe just for a scalp down to like the 160s. Just like a quick little 15-20 point. But yeah, overall it does look bullish on the hourly as well. I agree with you. All right, looks like we're gonna put in a double inside bar here. Might just close this trade. Closing it. I wanted a quicker reaction than that. We got a quick 9 points off it, but then that was it. So I'm closing it out. Nice outside bar on the hourly. Kind of stuck in a pretty large range, but look, if you're looking at the hourly, you know, we kind of get a little bit of a range going on, about a 160 point range. So we're kind of just stuck in the middle right there. So it's a little tricky, right now. There's the breakdown a little bit, but it's just it's consolidating at the moment. Let's take a look at gold. Maybe the gold's a better play here. Gold getting that push down. Looking at the 4 hour, we're definitely in the middle. Yeah. for sure. Grind them out and then waterfall drop. That could happen. I like this little break off these inside bars though. Kind of what I was looking for earlier, but didn't really get it. Get down there. Get down there. Short Nasdaq. Alright, just a little scalp there. We'll break off those outside, inside bars. Now it's bouncing off that 150. Take a look at the hourly here. We could pull back towards, you know, this 142 towards the open, or and then bounce from here. The hourly is looking very bullish with this outside bar. You know, it swept down to 25,022 and then pushed right back up. So kind of the same thing we were just talking about on the 5-minute chart, but overall we're kind of just stuck in the middle of a range. But you can still get little scalps in. Why not trade minis? I trade mostly minis. Nathaniel Brown, but like on stream, like if I take some heat on stream, I get trolled. So I'm trading responsibly. I got trolled pretty bad last week, so I'm just gonna trade the micros. Same setups, same amount of points. Pushing down here. No 200 proof on stream. Yeah. Put more risk on when you bought bigger accounts? Yeah, for sure. All right. 25,150. 144s, I mean. Drop below that 25,150. Coming back to test that VWAP. This could present a pretty good long. Testing that hourly VWAP. I'd love to see how this candle closes right here. If this candle closes with a nice harami, this might present a nice long. We'll see. If we push back up in here above the 140s and have a nice close, I'll definitely try a long. Daniel Brown. I've had trading rule set myself. My wife is helping. I'm supposed to trade between 10:30 and 1:30. Let's go. I love it. She changed her computer password just before heading out to Bible study. I love it. Let's go. Nathaniel Brown. I love that. I mean, it's okay, right? No, that's good. That's funny. But yeah, no, that's good. She's your guardian angel. For real. Yeah, that's awesome. Scalp Ripper's like, no. Yeah, no, but yeah. Look at that test of the VWAP there, just absolutely textbook bounce. We'll see what happens here though. This could be a fake out. We could just keep rolling back down here, but we'll see. Canary Trader kind of called it right here, saying that could have been the sweep and we just rolled down. No, Canary Trader, it doesn't make sense. No, definitely doesn't have to make sense. Market is irrational, it's random, and yeah, I mean, like I've showed before. I think it's on my old computer, but I had statistics where I coin flipped. I literally coin flipped during a New York Open with ES, and I had a bracket set, just like I have a bracket set on this or whatever. Can't remember exactly what it was, but I had a bracket set. This was way back, and every time I would flip a coin, and every time it was heads, I'd go long, tails, I'd go short, and then I had the bracket with ES, so proper risk management in a way. I think it was like set at like a 1.5 to 1 or something like that, and I just flipped, and I ended up passing an eval doing it, a day one pass with ES, just to prove to myself that the market can be random. And the only reason why is because when sometimes it was to help prevent me from revenge trading sometimes, like, you know, saying, oh well, you know, I don't know why I was wrong on that trade, that should have went whatever. And then yeah, so I did that once, and I had the statistics. I showed it on stream once. I think it's on my old computer, but yeah, it was funny. Of course, the next day it just, you know, because it's a 50-50 trade, the next day it I think lost money, but yeah, just that day it happened to make money. All right, nice bounce off the VWAP here. It's kind of a interesting close on this candle. We'll see. About 10 seconds to see how this closes. I'd love to have seen it come back and kind of fill this gap before bouncing, but we'll see what this does. Might look for a long if we break above the 160s. We'll see. Oh, let's go, Nathaniel Brown. Took your first ever payout after starting prop firms in January. That's actually really good. So, I mean, a little less than a year. That's actually pretty good. What was my thought process to short towards it? So, the break of the inside bars. So on that trade, yeah, we put it in the inside bars. We started to break down. I noticed that it didn't like immediately react and try to like sweep the low and then bounce. Wow, we're looking like we're trying to fill that gap now. And then so I just went short, and I paper handed that bad. I mismanaged that trade. I think just because we had such a, this is almost like a repeat of Friday, and I think that's in my head a little bit for bullishness, because we had a giant push down on Friday morning, and then we pushed right back up, and then we never looked back. And I think that's in my head a little bit, to be honest. So I kind of paper handed it. But yeah, that was my thinking on that. Popped up above the VWAP here. Kind of a failed breakdown. Yeah, Machining Madness, no problem. Yeah, I definitely, I felt, I mean, obviously in hindsight, because it's gone in my favor, I definitely feel like I paper handed it, but more so than if it would have just went against me. But yeah. I mean, I like to look for a minimum of 10 to 15 points. That's generally what I'm looking for. Minimum. All right, getting the bounce here off the VWAP. Rejected below that 120. Pushing back up higher. Let's take a look at the hourly here. So overall, I think the hourly looks pretty bullish. I think a break above the high here, 188.25, above that hourly could actually test that high of this range, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens here. But right now, we're just kind of stuck in the middle of the last candle's body in the hourly. So lately I've been pulling up the hourly. I don't know if you guys noticed. So I have been trading the hourly a little bit, or watching the hourly and then dropping down to the 5 minute. So I've been seeing some nice breaks and stuff off the hourly. So if you look at the outside bars and inside bars when you look at the 1 hour chart, you can see that they present some pretty nice bias. So, you know, you take this outside, inside bar here, and then once it broke below, you know, it never came back to test that high, and you can see it just broke right down through that pretty much the overnight into London until New York Open. So yeah, so very interesting on some of those candles. So like really though, like if we weren't just scalping, like I would say, like if you're trying to be super patient, it's like I would wait, not financial advice, but like, you know, if you wait for the break and then look for longs after. But we'll see here. I mean, this hourly here could put it in the inside bar for all we know, and then maybe look for the break of it. Don't know, but we'll just trade bar to bar. We'll see what we see. Send you a free account now? I don't have any free accounts, unfortunately. I gave 3 away on stream on Thursday night. Gave 3 accounts away. But yeah, we are, as of right now, right back to the VWAP. What's up, AR-15? Helmet time, Tony Schwartz says. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Canary. I know you. It's all good. Thank you, buddy. Let's go, Scalp Ripper. Let's go. Am I aware of any Black Friday sales? I need some end-of-day 50k eval accounts on Trade-A. No, I'm not aware of any Black Friday sales. I think that Lucid at 40% off for the 50k end-of-day account is a pretty good deal. You know, I was talking this over with someone today. Last year, I was pretty disappointed with the prop firms when it came to Black Friday sales. There wasn't many. So hopefully we do get some, but there definitely was not many sales, if I remember correctly. They didn't really do anything. I could be remembering wrong, but I feel like when the market goes down, they're gonna force us to pay more to re-up evals. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we are pushing down here. Let's take a look at gold here. Ooh, gold pushed up on that inside bar, but rejected off that VWAP, so kind of tricky. Stuck right in the middle of the opening. No, it's not actually. It's not the opening 5 minute. That's the opening 5 minute, push down and then pop back up, just like a NQ did. Boy, that seems to be kind of a trade that I've been noticing. For the opening. Yeah, it did it. It did it on Friday too. Gold pushed way down, swept back up, and then gets bought right back up. It did that Friday morning as well. Almost exact same thing it did here tonight. Almost exact same thing. That's why I don't know. Gold sometimes is tough to trade on the Momo. So like sometimes you see Nasdaq pushing down. Like oftentimes, like when there's high volatility, like there was on Thursday and Friday, I would trade. Like when you have candles like this and we're pushing down, and you have a good bias on that candle, like thinking like this candle's gonna be a red candle, we're pushing down. I will hop in with a mini or two, and just trade that single candle. So I do occasionally do that. You know, just having a proper stop, or at least knowing that, say I'm gonna risk like 300 or 400 on that trade or something, but you know, looking to make 300 to 400 to 500 to 600 on that one candle, on the push, on the momentum. I often will trade like that if the candle volatility is that high, because I don't switch it off from the 5 minute candles. All right, kind of bouncing off that VWAP here. Yeah, DH Rubo. So my funded futures right now does not offer any more discounts for any affiliates. So what you're seeing is the discounted price. You just gotta take my word for it. So it doesn't matter whose code you put it in. It no longer will give you that 5 or 6 automatic. But please use your favorite affiliate code. I prefer if you use my code PINE, of course, but just punch in their code, you know, takes a few seconds, and then it helps support that person that's promoting their firm. Yeah, they're no longer doing that automatic 5-6% or whatever they used to do. So yeah. So yeah, currently my funded futures, like that is the discounted price. Is at 127 on the rapid scale plan. Also $77 on the core. But yeah, DH. So yeah. So even with discounts and stuff like that's still a really good price. $77 all in cost on a 50K core account with the scale add-on for the My Funded Future core account. That's what I'm trading right here. So that allows you to withdraw 50% of your profit. Once you have 5 days of $100 or more, you can withdraw 50%. Yeah, his royal trades, yeah. It's a meaning to the end, unfortunately. Our means to the end. We know what's going on, but getting a little bounce here off that VWAP again. If anyone's interested, the VWAP that I use on Tradeovate and I've been using for quite a while is the CE VWAP. That's the one I like to use. And you see on the 5-minute chart, it reacts very, very well. Zoom in there. Take Profit Trader gives you 50% of profit on day one. Take Profit Trader is my favorite prop firm. Yeah, Ray. Yeah. Take Profit Trader currently I've been destroying Take Profit Trader lately. You can see this account right here. Just having monster. Been trading this one $4,249 on day one, 2,000, 2,300, 1,700, 365, 744, 2,986, and then a whopping $20 last Friday. I got myself out of some drawdown, to be honest with you. Look, 46 trades. But yeah, Take Profit Trader. I've been slaying the daily payouts with them. Right now the account's sitting at right around 52,500, but I've made some really nice withdrawals out of it. So hopefully to go Pro Plus soon. How many to go have that cop? No, that's just one account. Yeah. Yeah, that's just one account. Actually, you can see it right here. Here's the balance, the account balance. So yeah, I absolutely been crushing that Take Profit Trader account. But yeah, it's sitting at 2,566. I could take a $566 payout, but I talked about like so I just took a $3,000 payout out of it. I've been talking about keeping a buffer above the 2,000 because psychologically it helps me. But yeah, I've just been crushing that account. Wow, what a bounce here, guys. Whew. Yeah, intraday killed your TPT, Manny. Yeah, so the one I like, the account I like for daily payout accounts, you got the My Funded Futures ones too. Wow, guys, we are ripping, guys. God, it's going without me. Is the trade day end of day account. So trade day has the end of day account, so their payouts work just like Take Profit Trader, but they have end of day and static accounts for trade day. So if you guys are interested in trade day, it's Pine with a capital P. It's one of the only ones that is a little bit weird. You feel like Take Profit Trader has the fewest rules? My Funded Futures is good too. I pretty much trade how I want. Same with Lucid. I mean, I've traded all kinds of different sizing, and I've scalped little trades, and yeah, Lucid's been paying out great as well. So I feel like Lucid right now is really good. They don't have the day one payouts, but you have to trade for 8 days. But yeah, they've been great. NQ just ripped. My Funded Futures, do I have to have 5 trading days of $100 or more after I pass the eval, or does it include the eval of 3,000? So it's after you pass the eval. Oh, okay, Rage GT. Yeah. So once you pass the eval, then you basically get a new account. So you start over. So the eval is what they call the test. So they're testing you to see if you can pass it, and then once you pass it, then you get what they call funded account. So once you get the funded account, you can have 5 days of $100 or more, and depending on which My Funded Futures account you have, then you can request a payout. Yeah. So it all depends on which account you have, though, Rage GT. So each account has its own set of rules. Wow, we are just going to the moon, guys. It's just completely going without me. Having that FOMO, but I had no setup. There was no setup here. Just went without me, besides a little trend line break now we're seeing in hindsight. But yeah, just absolutely just ripping. Little trend line structure break there. 3 points. I like to look for at least 3 points on the trend line myself. More the better. But yeah, absolutely ripping. 53,392. Let's go. Oh yeah, you're the one that were asking in the Discord about the 50%. Yeah, I saw that. So yeah, 50% consistency on My Funded Future evals. So if you need a $3,000 profit target, what I try to do is I try not to make more than 1,500, and then you can just pass it in 2 days. Yep. There's a Discord there if anyone wants to join the Discord. It's free. Yeah, Take Profit Trader is great, guys. I mean, so the payouts have been a little bit slower than usual, but I requested Friday night and had it done Saturday. It was all done Saturday. And in my bank, actually, by Saturday afternoon. So I'm like, well, maybe Take Profit Traders got their website all fixed around and updated. So that'll be sweet. Because it's been taking about a day and a half for the payouts to hit. Let's go, Scalp Ripper. It is ripping, isn't it? I blew the funded account that I took my payout on, but it's okay. I'm halfway to pass another eval. Let's go, Nathaniel Brown. I agree with you. You had the post payout degenerate syndrome. That's okay. The PPDS. We all face it from time to time. The PPDS. What's up, Lee Watt? Do I like funding ticks? I do. Yeah. I had 6 funding ticks accounts, but they're no longer. So, but right now, I pretty much have just been focused on, to be 100% transparent, I've been focusing on my trade day, my Take Profit Trader, my Lucid, and my My Funded Futures at the moment. That's like enough accounts for me right now. I just took $9,000 payouts from Lucid, and I need to flip one more day, and I can take another 3,000 off them. And the Take Profit Trader has been putting money in my pocket every day, so I'm trying to build up some more Take Profit Trader accounts because I only have that one. So I'd like to have some more passed. And the trade day, I had 2 funded accounts Thursday, and I blew those 2. So I'm trying to get 2 more of those, or 3 more of those trade days. And then also trying to work on this eval. And then wait for some deals as well. If I already didn't have 3 direct to funded Lucid accounts, you can have up to 5. But if I already didn't have 3, I'd probably pick up some of this 40% off that they got too. But yeah, that's kind of what I got going on right now. If I have too many accounts, it's too much to juggle because I don't copy trade so much. and it's been working for me right now. So yeah, it's just I'm keeping my expenses low, which is always good, and then like getting some payouts. So all right, I'm not seeing a set. We were just ripping, guys. I'm not seeing a setup right now on Nasdaq. I'm gonna have to probably wait for another setup. We'll take a look at gold here. Gold's just consolidating just under this VWAP here in the open. Not really doing much, fortunately. Nasdaq took off without me. Absolutely just ripped. Once we went above that outside bar on the hourly, we absolutely just ripped higher. We blew right past that 25,200. If you take a look at this payout account here, so I've gotten 2 payouts on this account, and I had a really bad day on a Friday. So 2 Fridays ago. If it wasn't for this stupid day right here, I absolutely destroyed. I would have been another payout, but instead my dumbass kind of went tilty and lost $7,702. But I've been trading this account since October 13th, and it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Absolutely been crushing the week after. So I'm looking to get this Lucid account back up to payout land. We'll see. It's up to 162.083, and then the other accounts here, I just took a payout on this account. This was the one that just hit, and then this account right here I just flipped, so I can take a payout on this account on, I think, after tomorrow night or Tuesday night. I can take a payout on that. The Lucid does not have any flipping rules either, so just a nice streak with Lucid going. And these are the 150K direct to fundeds. What I like about these ones is that there's $6,000 in drawdown. So Lucid has Trade-of-8. So they have Trade-of-8. They also have Project X. So yeah, so Lucid has Trade-of-8 and Project X and Quantower and NinjaTrader. They also have Rhythmic data feed for MotiveWave, Quantower, Sierra Charts. They also have that too. But I've been trading them with the Project X. I don't know why, but so the max payout on the 150K is $3,000, and it leaves you with a nice buffer. And then all you have to do, so you have to get it up to $9,000, right? So it's essentially passing a 150K. You have to stay under 20%, which is not a big deal. That's like $1,800, right, for 150K. And then you take a $3,000 payout, which leaves you another $6,000 in drawdown, and then you only have to make you have to make $4,500 to get the second payout. So then you make $4,500 again, and then you take out $3,000. You make another $4,500, take out $3,000. So it's not bad. I think leaving those buffers has been really helping me. And then it's 100% up until I think 10,000. So it's 100% profit split. for the first 10,000, and then it goes to 90-10. And the maximum they'll move to a live account is 15,000 at a 150K. So I don't know, if I keep trading these accounts well, we'll see. They might move me to live. I mean, I'm working on my third payout on one account, and then I'm working on 2 payouts on 2 other accounts. So we'll see. This is NQ gold futures. So I'm trading Nasdaq futures right now. How do I change my strategy from eval and sim funded? The only thing I change DH is when I'm trading evals, I'm usually going very heavy. Yep, very heavy. Yeah, for sure. How much is the 50K account right now with Lucid? For a direct to funded or a regular? A test account is 81 bucks. A direct account is 343 for 50K. All right, we are consolidating here. All right, market's pushed up here, 241. Just absolutely just ripped higher here. So I bought about 152 bucks on this account. I'm trading the micros, slinging around the micros on this My Funded Futures core eval. Made a few gold trades, made a few NQ trades or MNQ trades. Yeah, I felt pretty good about some of the trades. This was the trade of the night. This was definitely my favorite. This could have definitely been held. I talk about that one trade a day. Obviously, in hindsight, it looks really good. But I made a video about it. If you check out my long forms, it's called One Trade a Day. So when we sweep and make a new low or a high, and then we put in a harami and take a break of it, and then you can just kind of swing trade it. So often you see this put in the low of the night or the session, or the high of the session. You just see it so often. Yeah, no problem, MM. Welcome. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Smash the like button if you haven't smashed the like button. How much was the direct to funded Lucid? It is right now it's $504. Yep. Not cheap, but get a lot of drawdown. How many PAs can you have with Lucid? It is 5. 5 accounts. Yeah, Project X is going to be discontinuing support for all third party. From what I understand, they got some sort of meeting going on. So, I mean, I trade with Tradeovate mostly. I'm just trading with Project X, so let's see. Let's see what we got going on. AJ from Lucid. AJ from Lucid. Let's see what he wrote. I know I saw it somewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing it at the moment. Maybe it was under... Yeah, I don't know. We'll just wait and see. I mean, we'll see. Can you explain how I made the one big loss on Friday of 7,000 plus? I can tell you what I did. I kept adding to a loser with minis. So yeah, DCing with Lunas. But yeah, I mean, you know. Barn trades, yes. So I do stream for affiliate code and affiliate income. That is why I stream. If I'm not providing any value, I'm not sure why you're watching barn trades. But good luck with your trading and goodbye. You are banned. I'm quite transparent about that. YouTube pays me $150 a month to stream. His royal trades beat me to it. If I'm not providing any value, then why are you watching? I hear Patrick say this sometimes too. It's like, why are you watching? It's like, then go. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. No, it's all good. It comes out every once in a while. It's all good. Especially when you win Moose Race. Thank you, Toy. I appreciate you. No, I appreciate it, guys. No, it's all good. It's just, you know. This is a lounge, not a trade signal stream. I like that, Harrison. Yeah, it's a lounge. And, you know, and a lot of people, like, you know, as far as streamers go, it's like, you don't want to copy guys, random people off YouTube. Like, you just don't want to do that. I mean, you got to learn to trade for yourself. And, whatever, you know. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You just clicked your screen and said, yeah, I lost 36 bucks. Boy, we are just consolidating right here at the top here. There's like no setups. for me. I'm just like staring at the chart here. It just absolutely ripped higher, kind of flagging out and consolidating here at the top of this point of resistance here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we don't break up through that 250s, but right now it's just, I'm just not seeing anything. Gold is just nasty here, just consolidating here at the VWAP. And hourly on the Nasdaq just absolutely ripping. See if we actually break through this consolidation and push up. We have a bunch of room up here to the upside, up to, you know, 25,500s. What's up, Johnny Dundee? Long time no see. It's going with the Nikkei, the NKD. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, no, it's cool. You always have people. You always have trolls that are miserable. They're upset with their own trading. They can't trade. They probably just blew a bunch of accounts. They're unprofitable, and those are the ones that you come and see and start trolling. But it's all good. The more viewers you get, the more trolls you get. But it's all good. I laugh about them after. But yeah, I mean, gobble gobble. It is turkey season, isn't it? The old turkey season. Oh, Nasdaq. Comes with the territory, yeah. Comes with the territory, caveman. You take someone that like a larger size than me, cause I'm you know, I'm like I say I'm sophomore class when it comes to streamers now. I'm like sophomore class. You take like the you know, the seniors. I mean, they're getting trolled left and right. I mean, it is just non-stop. No trader etiquette. Inside bar here on the Nasdaq, but man, we are 5 minutes from the top of the hour. Kind of just sitting on my hands here, standing on my hands. If you're not hated, you're not loved. Thank you, Where's Royal. Yeah, Dundee, Johnny Dundee, I agree. Golf guy Mike, someone needs to trade with the troll segment and see how they do. Probably fold under pressure. So often I joke about this with my trading buddy and fellow streamer, is that a lot of times, like, if let's just say I'm in a long and then you'll get someone with no trader etiquette will be like, you know, they'll be short, which is perfectly fine or whatever. And I like that. I like when people are putting their trades in, and at least they're putting their levels and things, but not just saying it after the fact. But anyways, like, if someone says, I don't know why you're going long, and is like kind of mad about it, but then the long works, you won't hear from them in the chat again. They're gone. They won't say another word. They're literally gone. It's like, you know, someone's gonna be right. I understand. I mean, every trade, there's a long and a short. I mean, someone's gonna be right. You know, I just sometimes when I'm looking at the patterns or the chart, I'm seeing things differently than what someone else would be. But yeah, it's those ones that it's kind of funny. They're like, you know, they just disappear. It's crickets. But when you're red or in a red trade, then everyone comes out. That's exactly it, Harrison. Usually what happens is that over time, people get humbled. And I could tell the new traders pretty quickly. And over time, people get humbled by the market, including myself. And I've been trading a little while now. But I can't imagine, you know, another 5 years from now where I'm going to be in my trading journey. I'm not the quickest one. I've told the story. I mean, it took me 3 years to get a payout. Now it's, you know, coming in left and right. But it took me a long time to get to that point. Perhaps in another 5 years, I'm where that Lanto is, and I'm withdrawing. I'm making six-figure trades. You know, that's where hopefully I can be that at that point. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to work to get better at doing this every single day, just like everyone else. So I like to try to stay on the consistency now on this Lucid account because I just got to make 5. I just got to have, I got to get $4,500 and stay and trade it for 8 days. So I'm going to try to stay on the consistency a bit. I don't want to blow that 20% out so much and then be able to withdraw another 3,000. So hopefully I can keep that going. As far as the other account goes, I don't even know. My consistency is so blown out of that because what happens is I lost all that money. So now I'm like, I got to keep building this account up. Probably to like 169. So that is a little lesson, guys. Like, obviously, like I said, not financial advice, but that's a lesson. Like, you got to, you know, try to control your daily losses because, especially on a consistency account, because if you have a big drop, like I came in $1,300 to blow in that account in one day. Now, you know, trying to build that account back up and trying to get back all those losses, you know, I just completely blew up my consistency. So my consistency now is, even after today, up having the balance at 162 is 64%, 64.5%. So I got to get this down to under 20. So keeping those daily loss limits in check, I've been much better off. Market's still consolidating here. I don't know if we're gonna drop here off this inside bar here. I might look for a cheap trade. Yeah, Spaces. So I'm kind of looking at, like, if they end up trying to put me in live, like building up that account and then having them take that money and put it in a live account, that might be the play. That might be the play. But I don't know. What I think about the breakout in NQ? I'm not looking for the breakout right now, to be honest. Not really looking for the breakout. Am I working back? No, because see, the prop firms, Nathaniel Brown, I was only $15,000 in the hole in 3 years because it wasn't like it was today. Today, you can get in the hole pretty quickly because there's so many options. And back then, like if you start reset and take profit trader accounts, you can run into a hole pretty quickly. Back then, I only was trading Top Step. That was it. And then Apex. So Top Step and Apex was the only ones I traded back then. But yeah, that was it. What's up, Paulo? For the top test, I believe in the correction down to 25,190. Yeah, I think so. Down into this gap, I think we could push down. Am I still trading with Top Step? I haven't lately, Johnny Dundee, because the My Funded Futures was cheaper. Because that core with the Flex add-on was only 77 bucks. And then when they were running that promo, that was like 50 bucks or something like that. So, and essentially the rules are the same. So yeah, with the core, so you can still withdraw like 50% of your profit, stuff like that. So I haven't really traded with Top Step lately. Echo History, what is up? Do I trade anything but futures? Options a little bit. SPX options with personal. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I've been hearing that they might get rid of activation fees as well. That would be sweet if they do. Yeah, let's go, Nathaniel Brown. Yeah, it doesn't take much. A few payouts, and you're good. Yeah, I'm out too. So yeah, guys, this is a great start to the week. I'm gonna relax up, get ready for tomorrow. I will be right back here, 5:45 Eastern tomorrow night. Come sling some contracts with me, and yeah, we'll do it again. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Appreciate the love and support, like always. PropCoachHub.com is my website if you guys want to check that out. Please use code PINE.
I'm on a mission, the market's my canvas. Pine Tree Trader, that's the name, no need for the pen. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something keen. Engulfing the last one, showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end. I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back. Giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to Take Profit, we're on a roll. Tradify's the platform, we're in full control. Tradify's the engine, the charts are crisp and clean. Executing orders, a trading machine. Got my stops in place, my target set high. Pine Tree Trader strategy, under the market sky. This ain't a gamble, it's a calculated art. Every setup I see, I'm playing my part. Yeah, Pine Tree Trader, A-Pick.